Welcome to Silver Strand Beach. This place is just between the Mexican border and Coronado. If you look south, it's pretty much Mexico, you see in the far end, Tijuana. And if you look north, you see these buildings there by Coronado, and just behind it is San Diego. So it's like half and half in between. And it seems like a nice long beach actually. This one is pretty long, but I don't know how far you can go though, because just north of here and pretty much just south of here is a lot of military installations. So you might not be able to walk all the way up to Coronado, for instance. I don't really know, but I feel that there is a fence. You will come up to a fence or a minefield or something, so you will not be able to do it. Well, we have a lifeguard tower here that is closed because, technically speaking, it's winter. The temperature here is upper 70, it's almost 80 degrees. And this is considered very cold, right? So there is no lifeguard. And if you look down here, you don't see too many people though. I see a few guys down by the water. A few people are sitting here. You see some small kids playing in the water right here. The area right here is called the special events area, and you see the truck. They are actually setting up some kind of beach dinner or something similar for later, maybe tonight. And why not? I mean, isn't this a perfect place for a little beach dinner? And I'm looking down in the sand here. I see a lot of prints from birds. Lots of these seagulls walking around here. And they say that this beach actually got the name from some kind of seashells. And so far I haven't seen too many seashells. I'm looking down. I'm trying to find the reason they named it Silver Strand. I'm guessing they had a couple of guys who went out to the beach, and one of them found, oh my god, look at this, I found a couple of shells, let's call this place, you know, Silver Strand. Actually, I found a few. And I actually found a piece that is almost like silver. So maybe these guys did a good job. Take a look again. You see that shell? I can't tell if it actually shows up on the video, but it kind of looks in certain angles here like it's made of silver. Here's another shiny little piece of a shell. See a lot of these small shells here. How about this one? And you know, in the end, when you name a beach, when you have like hundreds of beaches here in California, then you need to be creative when it comes to setting up a good name, right? We have some kelp here, right by the surf. And what I like about the beach like this is that it's wide and very, very flat in a typical California style. It's like endless in many ways. I mean, you can start walking and you can walk for miles, right? and right behind here. This in some ways also reminds you of San Francisco Bay. You are like somewhere in between the freeway or highway and the beach, and there is a bay on the other side that we can't see here. Same thing in San Francisco. There is a bay, but the land between the bay and the ocean up there is miles and miles and miles wide, right? Here it's only a few hundred yards. And I'm guessing this tower up there is some kind of lifeguard tower. Even though all the blue stuff here, all the blue towers, they are definitely closed. My impression is that this is a relaxed family beach. You see families out there, you see kids, you know, playing around in the water and having a great time. But I'm missing two things again, and I cannot explain that. I mean, I don't see any surfers out in the water. Could be today only, I don't know, because there are no waves, and I don't see any fire pits up here. So I don't know if you can come out and barbecue a hot dog or whatever on this beach. I don't see anything. I'm desperately looking here, but I don't see anything like that. All I see is sand and these silvery seashells. We have more here. The ground is full of them. That I see, but I don't see any fire pits. All I see is happy people running around in the water. It's not really a swimming place, it's not, because that would be, I think, too dangerous. It's probably smarter to go into the bay and hop in and do swimming there. That's safer. I mean, not only do you not have any sharks, the water is more calm too. Here, if you hop in the ocean here, you're gone. You end up in Hawaii. We have some seagulls. Oh, and the water is coming here. I'm running. I was too close. So we have a couple of species of seagulls here, and they are also enjoying the beach here, and they are probably picking up some of these small crab-like creatures you find here in the sand. That's a Mexican species of gull, actually, by the way. The dark one. This is Baywatch Tower number 4. I'm like halfway into the park now, I think. So if I go out here and I'm, you know, start sinking, right? Nobody will help me. So be careful. And I'm just following the shoreline right here, looking for more silver shells. Yeah, they have a lot of these small ones. Some of them, they are smaller than a coin, you know. Even though I see once in a while I see a big one. So, hello. more sand. Okay, what do we have up here? We actually have the RV portion of this park here, and I think that's actually the northern tip of this Silver Strand. I saw that when I was driving down here. It's like a condensed area here. You see all these RVs up here. They have a base camp up here. I see a flag from Arizona. See some other flags, I can't really tell what it is. You see a kite, of course. This is like the perfect place for flying a kite. And more kids in the water down here. They are playing with these boogie boards. That looks kind of cool. Imagine being out there in the water, and it looks really warm today. We have some guys with a kayak right here. That looks interesting. It would be fun to actually paddle out in the waves here. First of all, you can do it because they are not that high today. So you will definitely survive. And more people have grouped together. I'm not sure if they're coming from the RV park up here, but you see a bunch of these beach tents and umbrellas and gazebos right here on the beach. And I could probably, continue to walk a few miles just up the beach here, but I don't think I have time to do that today. But I just wanted to, illustrate what you guys are missing when you're sitting at home. So if you want to come down and have a good time, or come up here, maybe I should say, if you're coming from San Diego, then you're driving, well, actually San Diego, this is still south of San Diego, by the way. I take that back. Everybody needs to come down here. Some boogie boarders. And I see they have some kind of fence coming up. Not really on the beach, but it looks like people are staying right here. Nobody is past the fence I see up there. Or actually the lifeguard tower up there is probably the last thing here. And we only have the RV park here. And take a look at the sand here. It actually looks like metal in the sand. I'm not sure if that shows up here, but it's like when the sunlight is hitting the sand, it's full of this golden color or silver-ish stuff. I think it looks more like gold. And that will basically underline how good the name Silver Strand is. Even here, it's just full of this gold-ish color. So I have to give this beach some kind of review. And the first thing you see when you drive into the park, you're passing, where they usually charge you money in summertime. There's a big sign. They say no alcohol at any time. At any time. That is horrible. That's the first thing you see. So you come out here happy, you have your cooler full of ice cold IPAs. And the first thing you see is no alcohol at any time. And the water is coming up here, right next to my shoe. Yeah, so no alcohol. What is that about? It's an empty beach. It's like, what's going on? That's the first thing. Then, actually, look what I found. That looks like a fire pit. It was just hidden. Okay. Is that real? Earlier I couldn't see anything. They are actually hidden up here. Wow, I was too low. I was just going to say there are no fire pits, so what's the point coming here? But you can actually make a hot dog right here. You see? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's maybe 10 fire pits up here. Great. So the question is, you make your hot dog, you eat some potato chips, and how do you actually rinse it down if you can't drink beer? I don't know. So anyway, the beach is great. Too many rules like that, stupid. In like a innocent beach like this, I can understand if people, you know, bring glass bottles and stuff like that. That's kind of bad, but after all, it's a cool place to enjoy a beer, right? That's the only negative thing, I think. Besides from that, it's pretty cool. And it looks also like the beach is very safe in the summertime when they have lifeguards out here. So I have to give this beach a pretty good rating, because most beaches, after all, will not allow you to drink alcohol officially, if you know what I mean, right? So when you have time, come on out and enjoy beautiful beach. Lie down here and take a nap.